Hey guys, it's me again, Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair. And this time we have a very unusual job in my shop because I normally do not accept radios that have digital tuning or clocks. The main reason for that is because these early design digital radios. Now this particular type of radio they only made for a few years, and there is like zero aftermarket part support for the computer circuitry and the clock and the display. You're just not going to find these parts new anywhere. Any radio that works has this part. Basically, this radio has a limited lifespan. Thus, I'm unable to put any kind of warranty on it except for the demo video that shows it working, because this stuff could go out at any given time with no warning at all, with no hope of repairing it. And so that's why I don't accept these radios in the first place. Well, this customer more or less kind of begged me, to at least take a look at it. I told him that because earning any revenue is very unlikely on this radio, I've got to charge you a little bit up front, to justify the shop time, opening the package and sealing it up, and all that stuff, just to cover my time. So it turns out that this radio is mostly fine. Miraculously so, in that the main problem was that the computer and clock circuits were not either not getting supplied power by the car. Well, that's about the only explanation, really. So anyway, when I hooked up when I applied 12 volts directly to the orange wire on this extra connector, that fired up the clock, and as you can see, the clock's been keeping time. When I started this video, it was like 12:09 or something like that, but you can see the clock is advancing, and I'll keep talking for a little while until the clock advances again so that you can see the clock is working and keeping time. And now the clock circuit has to be connected before the ignition switch, because when you turn the car off, you still need the clock to have power so that it can keep time. So the clock circuit actually goes, or the clock connection would go before the ignition switch, and then the radio's main power normally comes after the ignition switch, so that the radio goes off when you turn the ignition off, but the clock, even though you may not be able to see it, the clock is still keeping time. So okay, you can see that it's advanced in time. So now we can turn it on. I've got it set to AM off station, so I can demonstrate how the seek button finds the 1 AM station I get in my area. So let's turn it on. Okay, AM static. Now there is one strong station in my area at 11:30, so let's see if it'll seek that station out.
And the question is,
there's a weak station there. Another weak station. Should stop at 11:30 or maybe 11:20.
So Donald Trump is technically correct.
So there's our AM. Let's move over to FM, and we'll just run all the way across the dial. See if we can pick up 10 or 15 FM stations.
Just for you.
I'm going to take it to the beginning so we can run all the way across the dial. Okay, so there's the lowest frequency.
But I just thought that when we get so involved in the day-to-day, sometimes we don't step back and look at the fact that we're kind of living through history right now.
Okay, let's go through some stations.
And so far, this has been...
Pretty believe to be there, they will kill them. Un buen libro.
That feels impossible.
Their money.
Any forward to
Cruise. Yeah.
Where customers on voice plan may know the speech low.
you love, now I'll chop with it.
The mix with the throwback.
The law.
Yeah.
And
life gets increased. Time marches forward. It takes a...
Downtown, I like to ride the rough...
Or ID. Starting
hands. Sound 40.
Okay, so I counted a little over 20 stations that come in, reasonably clearly. So just to make sure that we can still tune manually, let's just give this a quick turn, the manual tuning button. 88, 88.5, 88.7, 89. So we know that's working also. Okay. Let's go to another good station.
Donald Trump announced.
They're coming out real strong. So,
Okay, make sure
today,
we got all four
when I
speakers
said there might just be
working.
a smile on your face the next time somebody bumps into you,
Okay.
smile because God
Front.
has given you this moment right now to allow you to
Rear.
reflect. What is in me, God? What will spill out of me? And today might be the day you recognize,
Okay, so
not good.
there's our fader working properly.
A lot of crazy
Okay, let's
pants are
pop in
gonna
an
have spilling
8-track
out
tape
of
and
me.
make sure it
So,
plays that.
Now you know it. And now you can make some changes. From the overflow of the heart.
Baby, I'll explode if you don't come and kiss me soon. Yeah, yeah. I'll never be alone anymore. You can be the cat's answer to my friend. When your flags are to train a chuck. Oh, honey, you know I know the answer to my.
I'm positive. Encouraging.
Pull the tape out and the radio comes right back. So as far as I can tell on this bench, everything is working. It seeks, it scans. Let's check the scan button. Yep, it's scanning to the next station there. So, okay. Now, I don't know how to preset the station presets on this radio. The customer will have to consult the instructions on that. But at any rate, we've got the AM, FM, and 8-track working through all 4 speakers. And so that's pretty much means it's ready to go. And so, incidentally, I'm only charging this customer really wanted his radio back really quick, so basically, I'm only charging him for the expedited service fee. I'm not really charging him at all for any of the work I did. The 8-track needed a new belt and a minor speed adjustment, but that's not really worth charging any real money for when he's already paying for the expedited service fee. So basically, I mean, there's no warranty on this unit because I'm not able to put a warranty on any digital radio because it could go out at any time with no warning. I let the customer know this up front before I did anything to the radio. So he's actually paying less than he was willing to pay when he first contacted me. He was pretty desperate and was willing to pay apparently up to about $500-600 to get this thing back working in a short time. But in this case, since the radio itself is okay, I'm just going to charge him the expedite fee and nothing on top of that except for return shipping. So there we go. And once again, I do not accept digital radios. If I do work on them, I cannot put any kind of a warranty on it whatsoever. And so most of these radios have bad computer circuitry, and even if they're good, they could go bad even after I've worked on it, shortly after I've worked on it. So I just don't take these radios in the first place. There's just too much risk of, things not working properly in a short time. So that kind of takes care of that. So thanks so much for watching and listening, and thank you, Darren, for your business all the way from Pleasant Grove, Utah, and we'll see you guys next time.